need them.
Ready? I'm going to hit start. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Thank you for joining our fall webinar.
Yes, we're so excited. We have so much to talk about. Actually, Lisa's like, oh, are you sure you want to talk about everything? I think it's really just a matter of, just hearing about what are the different options. Obviously, fall. We tell our patients that beautiful, glowing, youthful, fresh-looking skin is built for the holidays, is built in the fall, because many of the treatments that we're going to talk about actually build collagen over time, and they're collagen banking, collagen building treatments, and also maybe some, like the time machine procedure, there may be a little bit of a downtime. So you want to plan for those kinds of treatments. So we really want to think about that in the fall.
Yes. So if you do want to look your best, now's the best time to start. We're going to go over different options. Like Dr. Tess was saying, our signature procedure called the time machine, that does have about 1 week downtime. We are going to talk about something very new and exciting that has no downtime. So make sure to stick around, and we'll talk about that. We will talk about our favorite injectables and some other maybe more relaxing treatments. So we really have something for everyone.
Right. And different price range as well, because the key is, there's so many options, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. And of course, when you hear about all the things we're going to talk about, you're going to want them all. But, we have to be respectful about budget because of the holidays. And so we also will be talking about some more affordable treatments that still will give a good, amazing impact on your skin, on your wrinkles. And also, if you stay till the end, you may win some of these treatments.
We have some really cool prizes and special attendee
pricing
offers. So we will we'll go over that at the end. So just make sure that you stay with us during the whole webinar. What time is it?
Yes, and
6:02. Okay.
Those who are coming in, welcome to M Beauty Clinic's fall event. And so we're really, really excited for those who are already M Beauty Clinic patients. Thank you so much for your trust. We are celebrating our
21st anniversary of M Beauty Clinic. So
it's hard to believe because, Ange was just a baby when you must have been a baby.
I'm still a baby. I was like 10 years old.
You must have been a baby because we started M Beauty Clinic, which was Scripps Ranch Dermatology and Cosmetic Center, in 2004. And now, look,
here we are.
Yeah, 21 years later, and we're like looking at ourselves. Not bad, Ange, not bad.
Not bad. It takes a village. It definitely takes a village of treatments and lasers and skincare, but we are proof that it is possible to look your best and also feel your best at any age that you're at. So I guess we can get started. So again, we are M Beauty Clinic by Dr. Tess. I am Nurse Angela, and I'm the lead RN for M Beauty Clinics in San Diego, Eastlake, and Beverly Hills. And I am an aesthetic registered nurse, and I've been doing this for, I think, almost 18 years now. So that sounds aging. Anyway, so right next to me, we have America's favorite dermatologist, the Dr. Tess Mauricio. We cannot say enough good things about her. Not only is she one of the best dermatologists around, a lot of people refer to her as the GOAT, the greatest of all time for cosmetic derm. She is also my big sister and founder of M Beauty Clinic.
Thanks, Ange. It's been a journey, and M Beauty Clinic is a family affair. So our brother Rick, who's watching right now, he also is a nurse, and he basically runs the Eastlake Chula Vista office. But you also can see him here in our San Diego office, and then our sister Cheryl does the kind of the operations. And then shout out to Lisa, who's there, always working behind the scenes. And then of course my hubby, Dr. James, and you see him. And if you need a very complicated blood draw or gluta or hair treatment,
or any very, very effective nerve blocks.
yes,
He's your guy.
Exactly. So, yes, and so we're very, very proud to have served thousands of patients in the last almost 21 years here in San Diego and Beverly Hills, and we pride ourselves in really being on the cutting edge of really these non-surgical approaches. We don't do facelifts, we don't do blepharoplasty, we don't do surgical anti-aging treatments. What we really specialize is what we call regenerative therapies, where we are activating your skin's natural ability to heal, repair, regenerate, and turn back the hands of time and permanently reset the aging of the skin. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And that's what we practice what we preach. I will be 54 in a couple of weeks. Yes. And, those who are going through perimenopause, menopause, I've been through there, and definitely will change your hair. It will change your skin. And we can absolutely, be part of the team to help you get through that.
I will say, so Dr. Tess is definitely a perimenopause champion for women. She has spoken many times at different symposiums to different physicians, to other women that are also suffering through perimenopause. I say suffering because it really is something that women are suffering through, but you don't have to. So like Dr. Tess was saying, we're talking about hair, skin, nails, even your mood, even intimate health.
Right.
So really and truly, like if there's anything that you feel maybe you would like some improvement on, I think it would be worth it to just schedule a consultation with Dr. Tess and see how she can help you.
Absolutely. And we also approach the treatments in a holistic way. We're one of the first to really start offering, kind of a holistic approach to reversing the aging process. And that's talking about nutrition, supplementation, and also IV antioxidants, glutathione and vitamin C, which we offer along with the treatments, because we believe that, inside really shows itself how we feel, our nutrition, our mood, our psychological well-being will impact the way your skin and hair and body looks. So it has to be integrated, and we were one of the first to do that and offer that to our patients. So I think with that, we can get started, because I know Lisa has a lot for us to go over. So if you have any questions, feel free to just type your questions. Lisa will be able to see it and she can read that to us. Also, if you have friends and family who may be interested and you are kind enough to offer them the chance to win some of these prizes, you can send the Zoom link. They can still register and they can join us as well. We're going to be delivering and introducing you to incredible technologies that many practitioners, many offices and medical spas and are not even aware of yet, especially this first one that we're going to talk about. So, okay, Lise. All right. Yes. So this is our fall skin webinar. For those who are just joining us, welcome to M Beauty Clinic by Dr. Tess. Also, if you have any questions, we offer free consultations, and that will be done by our cosmetic consultants. Every single one go through me. You'll send your photos, your concerns, and I will personally create a customized plan for you, and you will absolutely get the quote, because people always ask, how much does this cost? How much does this cost? If we feel that a particular treatment will benefit you, we will give you a quote so you know ahead of time. You can plan before you sign up for anything.
Yeah.
Next. So nothing makes a woman more beautiful than a belief that she is beautiful. So that's definitely important, because how we look and how we feel is really, really interconnected. And so we will not only make you look better and look beautiful, but it will absolutely make you feel beautiful.
Next. The power of the mind. So we want you to also be happy as well, because it will show on the outside.
Okay, so number one, is
Xerf.
Xerf. So you guys, if you are following us on Instagram and on social media, we've posted a lot about Xerf, and we're really so excited. We are the first in San Diego to carry Xerf. Also, one of the first in the United States to have this incredible technology from Cynosure Lutronic. It's from South Korea, which we know now is really, the mecca
Yeah.
for aesthetic treatments. And this is a non-invasive skin tightening and rejuvenation. So that's more of a deeper structural skin tightening.
Mm-hmm.
But the coolest thing about this is there's really no
No
numbing.
pain. Well,
I would say comfortable.
it's extremely comfortable
say
for
no
what it
pain.
does. So historically, treatments that are able to do what the Xerf does require either a lot of downtime and or a lot of discomfort during the treatment itself. So I think that's why for me and us, like, we're just very excited about this because it seems like it's really combining the best of really all of the things. Like, I feel like this is like the pinnacle of aesthetic technology right now, where you can get visible results instantly with honestly like very little discomfort, if not even no discomfort, and like no downtime. Like, it's just phenomenal. So we're so excited to share this with you all.
Absolutely. And it's different in that it uses multi-frequency radio frequency. This is the first in its class. So this is like the next level. So that's why I tell it this is like leveling up, because there are other technologies that uses radio frequency. This is the first use multi-frequency. Radio frequency, we're able to really affect different depths from shallow to middle to deep. And so we are able to really get more what's called structural tightening. So it's not just on the superficial part of your skin, but also in the fibrous network, deeper part of the skin, to give you more of that overall tightening. We'll show you some before and afters. And so most patients will see instant improvement, which we all did. Angela's had a treatment. I've had a treatment.
Our staff
have had treatments. We've had some celebrity clients who've had treatments, and they all love it because there's no downtime, comfortable, no needles, and they have this instant gratification, instant snatch look. But the key is that it also will build collagen over time. So it's a collagen building, collagen banking type of treatment. So let's show the before and afters. And so if you are experiencing any of these types of issues, like you're sagging, your neck, the skin's getting loose, if you are on weight loss medications like Ozempic, and you're seeing your skin to start kind of get a little wrinkly, saggy. Next. Let's go to the before. So a patient like this, and this is after a single treatment, and you see she has like a heavier face, and the under, her double chin. And you can see that after a single treatment, that there's an incredible slimming of the face. There's also less volume in her, the double chin. There's lifting of the jawline. And so this is kind of incredible for no lipo.
For no lipo, no, like, there's no cutting involved. Like, that's really phenomenal. Look at that.
And no downtime. Next. So even younger patients, and Angela posted that, even if you're in your 30s and 40s, 50s, any decade of life, you can benefit from this, because we start losing collagen in our 20s. And so in anything about aging, whether it's hair, your skin, being proactive is really important. Or if you want to just improve the shape of your face, and I think for younger patient like this, they just really wanted that facial slimming. A lot of our Asian patients feel like they would like, facial slimming, and they want more definition of the jawline versus the neck, not necessarily for wrinkles at all, but you can absolutely do it because this is a Korean technologies. You are seeing more of the Korean patients in the before and afters here. Next. So so this is, for me, this has been one of the biggest difference that I noticed, is that, the upper eyelids, like the opening of the saggy upper eyelids. So obviously a patient like this, if they went to see a plastic surgeon, the plastic surgeon will say you need an upper blepharoplasty surgery. We have to remove your eye bag fat, and we have to do a lower bleph. And you can see here after 2 months after single treatment, gradual improvement, but definitely visible improvement of their eye bags, their upper eyelids, and the tightening of the skin of the upper cheek, which then improves the under eye area. So I had those areas treated for me because for me, that's the biggest, that's where I'm really seeing aging. And so this is a cool video because you can see, watch her, go back and watch her eyelids. Those are pretty saggy eyelids. And if you're a surgeon, you cannot wait to cut that extra skin out. But a lot of patients really do not want surgery if they know that there are non-surgical treatments to improve this. And we'll talk about cat scratch later. But this is a treatment that opened up her eyes. Go ahead and play that again. And it improved her upper eye, her under eyes as well as the nasolabial fold.
I think what's important to note too is that although surgery, like anti-aging surgery, is becoming a little bit more common with younger people, I think you need to understand that there are limits to how many times you can do that procedure. So it's definitely not something that we would recommend to do in your earlier years. And if you start young enough doing these types of non-invasive procedures, there's a chance that you never end up needing any anti-aging surgeries. So the benefit there is you don't ever need to look different. You don't run that risk of looking different or putting yourself through increased risk of the healing of surgery.
Yeah, and especially for men too. I mean, like Bradley Cooper, that was that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all over social media now because it truly has changed how he looked, and that's really something that these types of collagen building regenerative therapies that we offer here at Beauty Clinic will never ever do. Is that it will just give you more of a fresher, more like look her, she looks more awake, she looks fresher, but it's still her same eye shape.
Yeah. So I think definitely if there's any men that you know who do have kind of the heavier lying upper eyelids, they definitely should come to us and try these procedures out, because especially for men, doing procedures like upper blepharoplasty or even lower blepharoplasty can really, really change their overall appearance. You would think, oh, everyone would look better with less eyelid skin or just with less laxity, but quite honestly, that's just not true. So we have to look at everyone as a whole. I never recommend to just keep looking at small parts. And that's the other thing that we are going to emphasize now with Xerf. So instead of only treating small areas, we are now promoting for everyone to get the face and neck treated done at the same time every time you have this procedure. So we're going for overall improvement, not just one area that you think bothers you, because look at yourself as a whole. If everything got better, it makes such a huge improvement.
Absolutely. And also anatomically, it makes sense to do that because the Xerf, we can really customize the treatments. So certain areas like your forehead where the skin is very thin, you don't need a deep treatment. We just need a shallow treatment. The middle part of your cheek, the skin is not as thin as your forehead, but not as thick as the skin here. So we do a mid-level depth. And then in the areas here where the skin is thick and the neck as well, we want to do what's called more of a structural tightening, where we really are affecting the dermis, the more superficial dermis, but Xerf allows us to target not just the more superficial dermis, but also deeper, the fibrous network that's deep, that SMAS as well. That
what does
gives
SMAS
you,
mean?
yeah. So SMAS is under the skin, under the dermis, and this is when you're going to get like a deep plane facelift.
I guess you can think of it like all the different layers.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. If there's different layers. So like I've actually seen the term SMAS kind of
aponeurotic system. So it's under the muscle.
That's doctor talk.
It's under the muscle. It's deep, but it's kind of like an envelope.
Yeah.
That is connected from your neck all the way to your face. And so it makes sense that if you tighten all of them uniformly everything
Yeah.
improves. And that was kind of what I experienced when I had my treatment. When I just had my face treated, it was okay. But after I had my neck treated, it was like amazing how much tighter my face and how much, definition my face looked after my neck treatment. And that makes total sense with the type of technology that Xerf is and anatomically as well. Next slide. So here you go. You're going to get to see the neck. And this is very, very advanced sagging, right?
Yeah.
And this is a patient who'd have to have like a full facelift probably and a, lipo plus a neck lift. And, you can, if you go to a really good surgeon and you're willing to spend $100,000 or more to go to a really good surgeon, you can definitely get the best result if everything goes well and you don't have any complications. And anytime you undergo surgery, you have potential for those complications, like scarring, like nerve damage, infection. You might have to have recurrence. You might have to have revision of the scars, and all of those. So you have to really think about that if you're ready to really understand and accept those potential risks. So this patient, after 2 treatments, yes, you can repeat these collagen building treatments. Usually we tell patients wait at least 3 months for just to see where you are. But anyone with more advanced sagging like this patient, we understand, just like working out, doing more treatments will help improve. And you can see the lifting. This is what I was talking about, that there's lifting not just on the neck, but also on the face because of that deeper structural tightening of this mass. Next. And here, so not bad, but I'm sure this is bugging the heck out of her.
Yeah, like I think this was like a very common, like average person walking around.
Maybe in their 40s, 50s, where, she doesn't really have deep wrinkles. It's really the sagging, in certain angles, certain photos.
Oh, I'm sure it's like, don't take a picture of me from the side.
And you're starting to kind of just take all your pictures with your chin up.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying because you don't want to have invasive surgery for this.
Yeah.
Right. It may not be worth it to spend 50,000, I don't know how much money you're going to do for a lower face and neck lift for this. Is it worth it? So she's in that case where it's not a no-brainer to have surgery. The Xerf would be a great Xerf treatment would be a great option for this patient. You can see after 2 treatments, it's a significant tightening, no downtime, no needles, and it's super tolerable. It's amazing. You can see that,
So this is only after 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see not just improvement in the laxity, all that extra skin, but also the quality and texture, fine lines of the skin, because when you build new collagen, you indirectly improve all of those things that are more superficial. Treatments like Xerf and soft wave, those types of treatments, you will improve wrinkles, texture, pores, indirectly. You don't improve pigmentation, but because you're building collagen, you improve those. But you definitely can combine these treatments with lasers, with resurfacing, with IPL, which we'll talk about.
And that's kind of our specialty. Like, we are very lucky that we have a lot of different types of technology available at M Beauty Clinic, and we have a lot of years of experience under our belt. So that's really what we do. And that's one of the things that we're famous for, is for combining technology that is very specific to you, your skin type, your goals, and also your budget too. So we really can customize a treatment. And I do feel now that Xerf is kind of completing our puzzle. So if you come to us, we literally could just look at you and see what treatments that we could just check off to do to give you what it is that you're looking for. So I'm just so excited. So we've got it all.
Yes,
we've got it all.
Exactly. And that's what, I mean, to your point, when I had the Xerf treatment, because obviously I've had all the treatments. I've had recently, I've had the time machine procedure, I've had soft wave, you've done the Jeuveau, you know, and so for me, I was really curious, can we improve it? Can I get real visible improvement? Because I feel like I've really been optimizing my collagen building therapy. I've had platelet-rich fibrin matrix injected for my under eyes, you know, around here, my neck, and also my hands. I've been admiring my hands actually. I had kind of the time machine with platelet-rich fibrin matrix injected for my hands. And those who missed it, I'll be 54 in 2 weeks. And what I found is that Xerf, because it does go deeper than soft wave, then, you know, then the lasers, then RF microneedling, I am able to really see that more deeper structural tightening that I was really, really looking for. So it really completes it.
Yes.
And it is an incredible, you know, part of the combination protocols that we will be recommending.
Absolutely. And I could definitely tell a difference. I know her skin.
Yeah, because she does my treatment.
I could definitely.
Angela and my brother know my skin.
Yes.
Probably more than me, because I don't really,
you don't look at it that
yes,
close when,
yes.
so I know it, and it was a visible improvement to me.
I think especially for my neck.
Yeah.
That's kind of my big things, my neck and my under eyes.
Yeah.
So, and also like opening my eyes, to see how open my eyes look. I'm so impressed. And yeah, I mean,
you guys are next. You guys are next.
Exactly. Okay, next slide. I hope you guys are getting excited. The technologies just keep getting better. And I had this conversation today with one of my patients, is that because she was looking for technology for her neck, and she doesn't want surgery. She's had surgery before. And she's had so many revisions. The problems with the surgery. She's had Ulthera before, and they burned her. The original ones were really not as smart as today's technology. We're actually Xerf. There is a very intelligent way that the, you know, AI driven monitoring of skin temperature, so that we're not allowed, you know, we're not even allowed to go up higher than 43 degrees Celsius. So, you know, that risk for burns that the old Thermage, Ulthera, those types of technologies that went deep in the skin, we just, you know, are not, these are much, much safer technologies now. So she's very excited. She's going to be doing the Xerf too. Yeah, so here it is, another neck that in the past, the only thing that this type of patient, you know, has that they can do would be surgery.
Yes.
Next slide. And of course, we can work on the quality of the skin there. We can do a little bit
like
of
IPL,
intense pulse light, and platelet-rich plasma injections to naturally volumize. And then the results go so way up too. Next slide. Another patient. So really the key, like I said, is that jowling, the neck definition. And then, you know, for those patients, especially those who are losing weight right now, a lot of people are on, you know, the GLP-1s, whether it's Ozempic, tirzepatide, Zepbound, Mounjaro, any of those. If you are on those medications, expect to see sagging. Expect to see volume loss in your skin. You're going to see more wrinkles. Your neck is going to look older. So what we tell patients is be proactive. Start these types of treatments so you don't see a lot of sagging. Because once the skin is very, very saggy and wrinkly, it's harder for these non-surgical treatments to really work.
A bit more of an uphill battle. So we do get that question quite a bit. When should we start our skin tightening journey? And I say ASAP. If you already know that you are going to begin on a weight loss journey, or if you are in the middle of it, please start the skin tightening journey sooner rather than later. All right, next slide.
Okay, and we're also going to email blast the Zoom, so that in case you're watching this on your phone, you'll be able to review everything again, and just be like even that much more impressed with these before and after photos if you view them on your computer or your iPad. Next. So again, incredible. We'll just went through these, and you can see the improvement in the wrinkles too. There was wrinkles in her cheeks were improved with the Xerf treatment, as well as obviously the quality texture of the neck, as well as tightening of the whole area, because you build collagen, and this is true collagen building. So this patient has permanently reset her aging process and the skin aging. So it's not like Botox that like wears off. This is a permanent reset of the aging. Your skin is truly younger.
And I do have to say that for an aesthetic expert to look at this and to see and to know that this treatment was done with zero downtime, like it's just mind blowing to know that, because typically before Xerf had come out, you could really only get these like this type of wrinkle reduction and textural improvement with resurfacing that had probably at least a week of downtime. So we're very impressed with the results. And also I'd like to say that these treatments, these are not necessarily like, oh, one and done. Like if you can imagine, if we are turning back the clock each time you do it, and maybe if we only even see you like once a year for an anti-aging treatment like this, and this is like your yearly tune-up, we are almost able to just stop your aging. We can literally almost like freeze you in time. So it's kind of a cool concept. Like these treatments, little improvements here and there, but when you do them and you kind of build upon them, the difference is big. Think about in like 5 years or 10 years. Like I've had a lot of patients where I've already been seeing them over the course of
we have
time,
patients
right?
for like 20 years.
Yeah, we've got 20-year patients, and these people,
This is
I
a
am not
20-year
kidding.
patient.
This is
Right, here's a 20-year
21-year patient right
Yeah,
here.
so
But like you can
consistency.
look better. Like one of my
Get better
patients were
skin.
like very close Instagram friends, and we almost laugh about it when she posts pictures of herself from like 20 or 15 years ago, and I'm like, how is it that you looked older back then versus now? But it's just technology is so good. I've just got to tell you. And also like the each person that you go to, the customization, and also individual results matter. So who you go to matters. We will not make you look weird. Our goal is not to make you look different. We just want to make you look like you, but just the best version of you. So that's the other key thing too. We promise that if you're going to be like a M Beauty lifer, you are not going to look weird. We're not going to make you look different or unrecognizable. Promise.
Yes, exactly. Next slide. Oh, okay. Here are the treatments. Okay,
video.
So this is Philip B. This was just this Saturday. Philip B., for those of you who know, he has an incredible hair care line, and he came. His neck is like, oh, I just, I know I need a neck lift, surgical neck lift, but I don't want it. And he's had other skin treatments before, but he's never had Xerf, and this is the first time. And you can see all it is, she didn't have any numbing at all. We just used an ultrasound gel, and here's the applicator that's delivering the multi-frequency monopolar radio frequency. And I think we asked him if it hurt. There.
Zero.
Amazing.
We were like, if you were gonna tell him how what's the pain, and he said for him it's zero. He actually fell asleep. So everybody's different. Some people will be more sensitive. This is him.
How it doesn't snap back. Now look.
Whoa.
See that? It snaps right back.
Snap.
Look at
That's
this.
the true snap.
Look at this.
It's the snap
Snap,
test.
snap, snap.
I love it. Yeah.
I went to a few of these.
Let's show that again. So the right
Side-
side,
You can see how it doesn't snap back.
not
Now
treated
look.
side is that.
See that? It snaps right back.
Snap.
Look at that.
That's instantly after we just treated snap
Snap,
test.
snap, snap.
I love it.
I went to a few of these.
Ready.
So cute.
Super cute.
And then the next day he texted you
Yes.
that people were noticing his neck.
People were noticing
And this
his
is the
neck.
guy who Dr. Tess knows has done
everything. Yeah.
And so he was impressed with this. And that's the other key thing too. Like
those of you who are like M Beauty Clinic, patients for a while, and you feel like you've done all of it, you must try.
We invite you to try this. You'll
This
love
really will level up all of the results that we've achieved with all your other treatments. And of course, I always practice what I preach. You know, I have to be super impressed before we bring on the technology. And that's me in my animal print.
Yep.
I
Dr.
love
Tess getting her Xerf done.
exactly.
And that's our
Jerry.
our RN in Beverly Hills, Jerry. He's very fancy. I think he's wearing a Rolex.
Yeah, he had actually a jacket, a nice jacket. And so, and I didn't numb at all. There's no topical numbing. And that's just the ultrasound gel. And then there's just like a stamping, you know, I just kind of lay it on your skin.
Feels very comfortable.
It's like a warming sensation.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I also have done everything.
Yeah.
And this was absolutely tolerable, doable. And then the results are visible immediately after. And here it is immediately after. The Philip was working on my hair.
And then I got
Wow, and her
oh
hair.
my God. Oh, thank you, God. Like, what a day. I had a whole day of
There, you can see my snap jawline there. Let's do it again. So this is immediately after
She
my
looks
Xerf
good.
treatment.
okay, birthday. And then I got
Wow, and her
oh
hair.
my God. Oh, thank you, God. Like, what a day. I had a whole day of
Of course, we have a lot of amazing hair treatments here. Philip was just, you know,
He's impressed.
pushing my, yeah. He's like, whew. Okay. And this is Julie, Angela treating Julie.
I'll just one more here because I know you feel
So
like you're-
Julie, another 54-year-old,
Yeah, they're the same age.
another 54-year-old
Menopausal.
another menopausal and beauty clinic
Menopause will
employee.
really kill your collagen, guys. So you need to do these treatments.
Julie has also done everything at M Beauty
Yes.
Clinic, so she was quite excited. So one way that we were able to really appreciate the results and to know that it wasn't just our minds playing a trick on us is Julie has quite a prominent chin. And so we were able to tell once we were done with treatment, we had her sit up, we cleaned her up. Her chin was even more noticeable. So that told us that, oh, all the other skin around it and the jowls and everything had tightened up. So those are kind of like ways that our trained eye, that's what we look at. We look at little signs that the jowls had lifted.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, like
Even
this
just the shape of
cute.
my
Mhm.
Wow.
54 is not too bad.
Yay.
Aw. That's what we all want to say, right? And it's possible. It's possible. Technology is just amazing. And so, and you know, at M Beauty, we practice what we preach. So skin tightening treatments make the skin firmer, reduce sagging, and then indirectly your skin will look smoother and more youthful overall. So that's Xerf. We're very excited to use alone or in combination with the other treatments that we have. Next slide. Okay, so we go from Xerf, and then now we're going to go more superficial to the epidermis, which is the hydrofacial. We have a we have a new super amazing esthetician.
Her name is Andrea.
Mhm.
So you guys can meet Andrea when you come in for your hydrofacial.
This is me getting a hydrofacial. So that's me as the patient. Hydrofacial is amazing. It combines 7 different treatments in one session that's relaxing. There's no downtime. You're getting deep cleansing, exfoliation, hydration. You're getting lymphatic massage. You're getting the red and blue light.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's super cool. So like you at the end of the
You can hear
hydrofacial,
the vacuum here. So it's like the
Okay.
best way to really like vacuum out
it's
like
it's
your
like
pores.
it is the cleanest your skin will feel. It's unbelievable. Oh, and we in Beauty Clinic, we did a study on the efficacy and the
Published,
tolerability.
yeah.
Published, yes.
Yeah, it's published.
Of the hydrofacial clarifying treatment in the treatment of active acne vulgaris. So it is a tried and proven treatment for active acne. At M Beauty Clinic, we do like to combine our acne treatments. So whether that's the hydrofacial in combination with our Pro Deep laser or our blue light acne laser or even a PDT treatment, which is the quite about like the most aggressive that you can get for cosmetic acne treatments. But this is a phenomenal difference. And this is also skin of color, which is important. Sometimes patients who are skin of color can have complications with anything that has active ingredients like glycolic acids or retinols, but the hydrofacial is safe for patients who are skin of color. And also, if you are pregnant, we can adjust the hydrofacial as well so that you can safely get the hydrofacial.
Right. And the hydrofacial, there's different boosters. So you can also customize. So there's a special clarifying, booster for those with acne. And then there's also anti-aging. I helped launch their Pep9, which is a combination of 9 different peptides, specifically if you have issues with wrinkles, specifically if you wanted some plumping and hydration. It has the Hyaluronic booster as well for hydration, which is amazing, especially now as we're entering fall and winter. It's instant. And the best thing about hydrofacial is that it's super affordable. So those of you who are like, oh, I'd love the Xerf, but maybe out of your budget,
Sure.
if you can just do a series of hydrofacial, your skin is going to transform even after the first one. But if you are consistent, your skin will be the best it's ever been.
Like maybe do a hydrofacial and then get some good skincare.
Right. Even those things that, because people always say, oh, it's so expensive. That's really not the case. You would be so surprised after just, spending less than like probably what you would spend like Starbucks in a year. So, and your skin is
your skin will thank you for it.
So acne, all ages, all skin types, acne is truly a medical condition. And so going to M Beauty Clinic versus a med spa for acne is a huge difference, because we are a dermatologist clinic. So a patient like this, we would put him on medical treatment like antibiotics, and some, ladies, adults with acne, we might put them on a spironolactone as well as antibiotics. We would do acne laser treatments, hydrofacial, pro deep, address the scars as well. That can be done so quickly, so much faster than if you just use like topical treatments from a med spa. And so I urge all of you to really consult us for acne. You'll be very, very happy you did, because the earlier you address acne, the less scarring you get. And it also, we've done the studies, it really can improve the quality of life and confidence of
the self-esteem.
Think about this patient. This was like incredible improvement after the photodynamic therapy. And there's the blue. It's really huge right now. Infrared, blue light, red light. But this as part of your hydrofacial treatment. So you can get that. And this is me, no filters, like immediately after. And geez, if you told me when I was in medical school that my skin would be this good in my 50s, I would not have believed you.
I wouldn't have believed you.
Look at that. Oh my God. Who is that?
Oh my God, that's not my sister. I don't know who that is.
I'm so thrilled I picked this.
Oh my God. I'm thrilled that you picked this.
You're welcome.
Because I had some fun.
We're not, skin, beautiful skin is not like a genetic thing.
No, we were not born with nice skin. We weren't even born with nice teeth.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm actually using Invisalign now because I had braces and it's come back because of benefit.
Yeah, so technology can help.
Yes. So, yesterday was Marla Maples' birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marla. But SoftWave is amazing. We also help pioneer SoftWave. This is ultrasound.
Yeah.
The amazing thing about SoftWave is we really stay within the dermis. So a lot of talk right now about RF microneedling being,
too aggressive.
Yeah, too aggressive, that it can melt fat. And so a lot of people, especially if are already worried about fat loss from medications, don't want that risk. And SoftWave is the safest technology for that kind of patient. And we just stay within the dermis, about 1.5 millimeters. Ultrasound is the liver, and you build collagen. We love SoftWave. We've really had the technology for a few years now, and you can use it for your face, your neck, and it builds collagen.
Yeah.
So you get that tightening. So you can see improvement like this in her face. You see the under eyes improve, the deep wrinkles, the saggy jowls, the neck, and even the neck wrinkles. And our patients have been very happy.
Yeah,
with
absolutely. And so if you're confused, like, oh, what do I do? I'm like, please don't worry about that. Let us figure out what the best plan for you will be.
Exactly. But you can see SoftWave can also be used on all skin types. And if you have had SoftWave and you love it, that is your go-to. You can continue to have soft wave. And my thing is that I've had soft wave, and maybe you want to try the Xerf
Yeah.
and see if you can get better, even better.
I have an idea. Every 6 months,
Yeah,
just come in and you can alternate, because the depths are slightly different.
Yes.
So that actually would be quite ideal, I would say, especially for anybody in
no
their
downtime
40s
with
and
soft
50s.
wave.
Yeah. So both of them, no downtime.
Yes. Next slide. And yep, you also see instant improvement, the treated
Oh, this
versus
is
untreated. That's your
yes.
friend.
That is my friend. That's
Yes.
Jessica.
Yep. Our friends love us. One of my friends actually, upon's coming here.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah. So, and she's, because she loves soft wave. So she's coming down
nice.
from Seattle. Okay. So
Ooh, this is
for
another
acne,
favorite.
Pro Deep. This is amazing if you have cystic acne, because it treats both cystic acne as well as scars.
Yes.
So it goes deep enough to do bulk heating of the dermis, so that the pores and texture change that happens with acne can
Oil
be
production
improved.
improves as well. So for me, I'm in my early 40s. I'm like a lifelong acne sufferer. I try to get the Pro Deep done once a month just to keep the acne at bay. Also, just pores. I just have big pores.
we
They love
do.
to just keep showing. So I need to do this treatment to really keep them small, and to keep my texture as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
So I do recommend this. We can also do it around the eyelids as well for improved skin texture and for skin tightening.
Right. And then you can combine this with any of the laser treatments that we do for acne, like photodynamic therapy, which is if you have severe acne or patients with severe acne, that combo of Pro Deep plus PDT has been a lifesaver. You can see,
wow, look at this.
This is amazing.
I'm so
not
happy for
only are
her.
we improving the active acne, but also the scars. And we absolutely can treat scars for whatever reason. This patient unfortunately had, a terrible treatment that was done by an esthetician, didn't know what they were doing, burned holes in her skin. And we were really able to help her with a combination treatment of our time machine procedure with PRP, RF microneedling. And then the Vitins Pro Deep also can bulk heat the scalp, the hair follicles, and will activate new antigen growth, and can be combined with exosomes, platelet-rich plasma, PRP from your blood growth factors can be injected in that area along with supplements. And you can see 2 months post their treatment, there is improvement.
Man, that is pretty big.
Because the other thing that happens when you're getting these treatments done is you're stopping the active shedding.
Yes.
And so just stopping the active shedding alone, you can you can save your hair. So you actually end up being better. And and a lot of women now on the GLP-1 medications.
Yeah, that does. It is known to cause noticeable hair
Telogen
loss.
effluvium, any stress, and it could be nutrition, could be
Totally
hormone,
telogen effluvium.
perimenopause. Oh my God, all of the above. If you are on hormone replacement therapy and they put you on testosterone can cause thinning of your hair. So you need to be on these types of treatments.
So this you can see kind of closer to.
This is Chelsea. Chelsea did my hair.
yeah.
Chelsea of Adair Salon. She colored
love
and cut my hair as well, but she also
You can
sends us
see there's a lot of breakage on the front of her
actual alopecia
hair.
areata there too, and she loves her hairline now.
Oh, I'm so
She
happy.
totally loves, and because we are a dermatology clinic, we can prescribe some patients with oral minoxidil.
I take oral minoxidil.
And then also we can have a special formulated spray with topical minoxidil, finasteride, linazepam, biotin. So we can specially compound those so that you can, use it topically. And that's the one that I use. I'm not on oral minoxidil, but I use the compounded spray.
I'm a little bit lazier.
Yeah.
So I do the oral minoxidil,
and
and then I do the Pro Deep hair laser.
Okay, so yes, can we improve eye bags, eyelids, and make you look younger without surgery? The answer is yes. This is David Taborowski from 90 Day Fiancé, and he shared, if you're on social media,
love
you've
him
seen him.
too.
He's amazing.
He's such a great supporter. So thank you, David, if
and
you're watching.
People say, why didn't you just have surgery? He could have had surgery, but he doesn't want surgery.
Yeah.
He's scared about looking different. And with men, it is a true risk. And look at him this is like a year later. He just posted his 1 year after, and it's incredible. And we did a combination of cat scratch, which is using the plexor plasma. There's a little bit of downtime to remove the extra skin in his upper and lower eyelids. We injected the hollow with platelet-rich fibrin matrix. That's what we use. We don't use fillers. We melted and shrank the fat cells of the eye bags using RF microneedling. So we can target unwanted fat actually with RF microneedling. So the key with RF microneedling, don't be scared. You just have to be scared to go to someone who doesn't know what they're
Yes,
doing.
absolutely.
The technology itself is transformative. It works. We love it. That patient that you saw with really bad scars from the esthetician, I personally use RF microneedling to help her scars.
Yeah.
So, but you need to know what you're doing. It is a very powerful device. And in David's case, we were able to really treat his eye bags.
It's kind of neat because you were
amazing.
almost like you were able to select what you wanted to do
Yes.
given the technology that you were using on him. So technology these days, it's just so smart. And if you're good at what you do, like we are. Yeah, I know. I was like, is that weird to say that? But yeah, like we are, like you can really target like very specific things. Like I'm so impressed with that. Like we were able to shrink the fat cells, but then on top of that, then we were able to add volume that we wanted.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Exactly. And so this is actually Chelsea. Who
Yeah.
also, so she's come in, we treat her hair. She also has the upper eyelids, extra skin. And that's 3 days after. There is definitely some scabbing with the cat scratch, the, plexor, non-surgical blepharoplasty. So if you have extra skin in your upper eyelids that you can pull,
Yeah.
this will absolutely help. There's no cutting, no scars after. And this is her before and after. She loves it. She's a huge.
It's amazing.
huge
Even
believer.
look like on her under eyes,
Yes.
like the eye bag.
We just did James's upper and lower eyelids, and he was shocked how good he looked
I
yesterday.
think that's James's younger brother over
Is
there.
that-
Isn't it? Is that James's younger brother?
Yes. Next. And intense pulse light, we'll just talk about this because this is something that, again, is very affordable. Very common problem is sunspots, age spots, what we call solar lentigos. If you have, rosacea, broken capillaries, Versa IPL intense pulse light will target browns and blood vessels underneath your skin. No downtime, easy, almost like practically painless, and it's super effective. You can see the before and after here, and it really will make your skin just glow, and you use less makeup and you're more confident. Next. Oh, this you can talk about this.
Oh, yeah,
You just recently treated me with Jeuveau.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that already. So Jeuveau works on the muscles.
A botulinum toxin like Botox,
Mhm.
another brand. We love it because it's really precise.
Yeah, so the difference is it's extremely precise with where you put it, and that's why you look more natural. So for patients who are scared, you don't want to have the traditional look like, oh, I had Botox. You need to try Jeuveau. So two things. Try Jeuveau. It looks more natural, but also you have to do it with experienced practitioners that also have a style where it looks natural. So that's kind of our goal. We want you to still have some movement. We want you to still look like you. So please do not be scared. We can try it on crow's feet, the frown, the forehead. Also, more advanced techniques are the lower face as well. So we can do it around the mouth, on the jowls, and also on the neck.
Angela treats me in all those areas.
Oh, and you can even do it for sweating too. So if you're someone who has hyperhidrosis
or migraine.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big
and
one.
your jaw.
So I get my masseters treated. Your masseters are your chewing muscles right here. I'm one of those people. I just tend to activate that a lot during the day when I'm thinking or if I'm stressed.
Yeah.
So I get my masseter muscles injected.
Yeah.
It also helps
TMJ.
slim my face, but it does also help minimize the kind of like tension migraines that I get. So if you are someone who suffers from migraines and you feel like it's kind of here in the jaw or on the temples, please come see us. We can really help. Try it once and see if it helps.
Try it once and you'll become a believer.
Yes.
Okay, next. That it?
No, 1 second. Sorry.
All right. Well, thank you for staying with us. So the ones who will stay till the end actually are eligible for raffle prizes. We will email the winners. And yeah, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
The next slide are our specials.
So since it is our 21st anniversary at M Beauty Clinic, we are going to offer the first 21 patients this amazing special for Xerf. So it's going to be $2,100 for the face and neck, and that's with the RN. So that's with me, Jerry, or Nurse Rick, or $3,500 face and neck with Dr. Tess. The Vidance Pro Deep Laser for the hair or skin or Versa IPL. You can buy 2, get 1 free. So that's really if you want to get your hair treatment done, if you want to get an acne treatment or any kind of like skin blemishes. That's kind of the treatment that you do.
Free.
Ooh, and Hydrofacial and Keravive. Yeah. Ooh, so we didn't really talk about Keravive, but Keravive is for the scalp. Scalp health is also important too. So if you are someone who is dealing with hair loss or wants to improve the health of your hair, we would definitely recommend.
Yeah, and if you have like dandruff, if you have oily skin, folliculitis, if you have
Itchy
psoriasis,
scalp.
itchy scalp, Keravive is like the hydrofacial version for the scalp. So if you have, if you have good, clean scalp, it allows all of the topicals to really work well and work better. And you get buy 2, get 1 free. And it's also very relaxing, like the hydrofacial. And Jeuveau. So Jeuveau is, again, another brand of botulinum toxin Botox. We still offer Botox if you want to stick with Botox, but if you want to try Jeuveau or you've done Jeuveau for the holidays, for our fall special, if you prepay 80, you'll get 20 units free. So if you purchase 80, you basically get 100 units. You don't have to use them all in one visit. You can, but we basically put that in your account.
That's a good deal.
That's a great deal. Okay, and the raffles. Okay, so Vidance Pro Deep or Pico. Talk about the Pico.
Oh, so Pico is a new treatment that we offer, and this is for skin brightening and also improvement with deeper pigmentation issues. So for melasma specifically. I've actually had pretty good success with this too with my patients who have darker skin types. You
have pigment and then you have darker skin.
Yes. Yeah. So that's something that we're giving away. So again, Pro Deep, you can do that for acne, hair, or Pico for brightening. And then CO2 V Lift. What does V mean?
V, so, so CO2 Lift is carboxytherapy, and it's a gel treatment. It's a topical carboxytherapy where you're increasing carbon dioxide in the skin to actually increase oxygenation and blood flow. And we all know blood flow is good because then it brings nutrients, brings oxygen, and then removes the toxins. And there is a vaginal counterpart to the V.
So remember, she's a menopause pioneer, menopause warrior right here.
Exactly. So been talking about this, and the O shot, which is platelet-rich plasma injections. If you have incontinence, if you have, pain, frequent UTIs and infections, the CO2 Lift V is an actual treatment that you do at home in the privacy of your own home. And it increases basically, moisture, it increases oxygenation, and it just creates more youthful skin and youthful mucosa there. And so we're giving that as well.
Illumia gift basket.
Da-da-da. There's different products that are here. And so this is an incredible basket. I think it has sunscreen, it has a cleanser, it has seems like a vitamin C product right there.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
So, wow.
This is a full set right here.
This is amazing.
This is probably about, I would say, maybe like $400 worth of skincare.
This is amazing. That's going to be a nice Christmas gift right there. And then the last one is Jeuveau 15 units, which is enough to really, give you a little.
Yeah, if you've never had it, you can try it in an area. So like your crow's, crown,
that's amazing.
Forehead.
And that in about 1 week, those lines that you don't like around your eyes, forehead, will be so much better. Okay. And let's just go back to the full screen. Did we have any questions at all? I guess bring us back to me and
So I do want to
Thank
say
you,
though, with the
guys.
pricing for the 2,100, that is for the first 21 people.
yes.
So that's the RN price for Xerf. And the 2,500 that you saw for regular price, that's still currently the intro price too. So if you are not one of the first 21 people to catch that, then you'll still get that special intro price,
Which is still
and the
amazing.
price will likely go up next year.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
yes.
we just have one question. How long does Xerf last? Can you repeat it?
Yeah, so the question
So the question is,
how long does Xerf results last? So in any of these collagen building treatments, it takes about 3, sometimes up to 6 months for the result. Collagen gets, takes time to really build, and then you see the result. And that is now your new baseline. So however much younger you look, however, whatever your age, that is now how you look. So you really have turned back and reset your aging process. And it's now from that new baseline that you're going to continue to age. Now, if you do maintenance and then you can really stay there, which is what Angela's talking about, that, I've been doing personally treatments on my skin for the last 20, almost 21 years, building collagen. And I definitely feel like if I keep this pace, and you don't have to do it all the time. You can maybe do maintenance once a year. We have patients who come from out of town. They do it every 2 years.
yeah.
But every time you get something like this done, you really reset the aging again. But it is a permanent reset of the aging of your skin. So it's not like fillers. Fillers, if we put it in the area, usually it lasts for
Yeah, like
about
that has like a true
a
life
year. With Jeuveau, Botox,
3 to
4
4
months. But these collagen building treatments with Xerf, with Soft Wave, with the time machine procedure, the Vidance laser treatments, it is a true reset of your aging process. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. If you're new to us, we will reach out to you and you will be part of our email list. And we will email the raffle winners, and also follow us on social media.
Yes, follow us on social media
At M Beauty Clinic, at Dr. Tess Mauricio,
at
Angela
Angela
Mauricio.
Mauricio.
And if you have any questions, really take advantage of our free consultation, get evaluated, and we will make your customized plan and give you quotes. All right. So enjoy, and hope we see you here at M Beauty Clinic.
Bye. Have a good night.